Alright, so today I'm gonna be making some vegan pastelon de plátano. So I have 6 plantains. I have a red onion. I'm not gonna have the sofrito. I love this stuff, but I'm only gonna use a little bit because I know it's not too good for you. I'm gonna use some butter, some vegan butter. I'm gonna use some ground beefless beef. I'm gonna use some of this for the beefless beef, just so it can have some sauce on it because I don't like it dry. I'm gonna use some of this coconut oil. Now I know coconut oil isn't the best, but this is what I have, so this is what I'm gonna use. I'm also gonna use some of this vegan cheese. And then I'm gonna use garlic powder or minced garlic. I'm gonna use some black pepper. I'm gonna use a little bit of adobo, a little bit of cayenne for some spicy things. I'm gonna show you guys a picture of that in a second. So I went ahead and cut up the plantains. Now I'm just gonna let it boil for a little while. I'd say maybe about 30 minutes. I just usually play it by ear. I really don't know the exact time. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut up some onions and cilantro, and then saute the ground beef. Now that the pasta is boiling, I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on it, just so it can boil a little faster. You want to lower the temperature setting on there. And then I went ahead and cut up the onions and cilantro. Now I'm gonna saute the ground. I like to use a lot of onions because I love onions, but that's really up to you. So now I'm gonna saute the groundless or the beefless ground. I'm gonna put some coconut, this much, in the pot. I'm gonna let it get warm. It's pretty warm already, so I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in the onions and cilantro. Because I want the beefless ground to catch the flavor, I'm just gonna throw this in there too. I'm gonna use about half of the bag. I don't want to waste all of it, and I don't need that much. So while that's simmering, I'm gonna put some seasoning in here. I'm gonna use some garlic powder. Now I love garlic, so I put a lot, but it's totally up to you. I'm gonna use a little bit of this. I know this isn't too good for you, but it gives it a nice flavor. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of that. I'm gonna use some oregano because some ground oregano, it's really good. It gives it an extra pop of flavor. Some smoked paprika. This is really, really good. I'm gonna use some cayenne just to give it like a little spice. I don't want it to be too spicy. And then some black pepper. A lot of black pepper because I love black pepper. Let's stir it up a bit. Gonna use a little bit of sazon, just a little bit. This isn't too good for you either, but it's my first time making the vegan pastelon, so I'm just gonna stick to what I know for now. And while this is all simmering, I'm gonna pour some of this in here. I'm only gonna use a little bit just because I want it to be a little saucy. little bit more. And when you put a sauce in, you should probably add more seasoning because you're kind of diluting the seasonings that you already put in there. It's smelling really good right now. I'm also gonna add just a little bit of this. I don't want to add too much because this is also not too good for you, but a little bit goes a long way. So it's the only way I can open this with my hands. Maybe like 2 spoonfuls, however you'd like to say it. And while that's simmering, it smells so good. Wow. And I want you guys to be able to see how it looks. So this is what it looks like right now. It looks really meaty. But even better. Add a little more sauce. I feel like it's lacking a little bit. Just because, you know, when you put it in the oven, you still want it to have like a saucy type of vibe if you're into that. I definitely don't want it to dry up, so that's why I'm putting more sauce. I'm gonna add some of the same ingredients again, just so it doesn't really dilute the flavor, I guess. Now the seasonings that I'm using, you guys definitely don't have to use that. You guys can use whatever you want. I know some people might want to do like a more healthier thing, so probably don't want to use everything that I'm using, but it's really up to you. Either way, I feel like it'll still come out good as long as you put love into it. It's gonna come out bomb. So now, this is almost pretty much done. This show is looking bomb. Alright guys, so this is what my sauce is looking like. Meaty sauce. Yours doesn't have to look exactly like this, but I like for mine to look like this because I know it's going to be saucy even after I pop it in the oven. We'll get to that in a second. Now I'm going to check on the plantains to see how they're doing. We're back. So now I'm checking back on the plantains, and you'll know that they're ready if you can do this. See? It should really be effortless. So now I'm just gonna mash it, and I'll show you guys how I do that in a second. Mash the plantains. I'm gonna use a fork because I don't have anything else right now, but this should do. Should be easy. Like that. Now if you feel like it's a little too dry, you can add some water in there just so it's a little moist. So while the plantains are hot and you're mashing it, you're gonna want to put some butter in there so it can melt. That's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm really heavy-handed with the butter, so I'm gonna put a lot. I want it to have like a buttery flavor, so I think that's okay for now. I put about, I don't even know how much I put in there, but that should do. So you keep on mashing. or smashing, whatever you want to call it. Now after this, it should be fairly easy because what you're gonna do, you're just gonna lay the first layer of the plantains onto the pan or pyres, whatever you want to call it. And then you're gonna put your meat sauce layer. Then you're gonna put some cheese, and then you're gonna put some plantains on top. And then I like to put some cheese on top of that too. What the final result should look like. I haven't added salt yet, but you should, because usually it tastes kind of bland without it. And this is what the beef, ground beef, this beef should look like too. So, finally done mashing the plantain. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and put it in here. Unfortunately, I don't have anything else, so I'm just gonna have to improvise. Just gonna scoop it up. I'm sure if you guys can see too well. Just gonna kind of just lay it flat. A little more. And this is gonna be the first layer. And try to even it out a bit. I mean, it doesn't look, you know, all that pretty, but I don't want to do too much cheese on top because I already did enough in the third layer. So I'm just gonna pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes, maybe 20. I think 15 is good. And then I'll show you the final result. Put it in the oven. I'm gonna leave it in there for about 20 minutes or so. So this is what the final product should look like. But because it's not real cheese, this is how it melts, which kind of sucks, but I'll take it. Now we're gonna try it. It's not looking too bad. So I noticed the cheese on the second layer or the third layer melted better than the one on the top. I guess it's because it was nice and moist, but it's actually pretty good. Next time I'll probably just get a different type of cheese. It's bomb though. Just want to thank you guys for tuning in to my first YouTube video. Hopefully this will be one of many. See you guys next time. Peace.